Good evening, everybody. I hope that you are all well. Let me just turn the video camera on. Otherwise, it will stop working. I got my new webcam today, but haven't had a chance to crack it open and get it set up and everything. So we're still working on the old camcorder. Good evening to G-Dad. Good evening, Fat Dad Gaming, Aid, Bones, Nintendo, Dylan. Welcome to you all. Thank you very much for joining me so early in the evening. Had a request from G-Dad to do the daily race B's and C's today, so we're going to kick off with those two. The one where it enforces the tyre change, again, Polyphony Digital are not enforcing a tyre range change, they're just enforcing a pit stop, and I can't enforce a pit stop in the game, so I'm actually enforcing a tyre change. So the two daily races are based loosely on the daily races, but they won't be exactly the same. Forgive me, I was a minute or two late. I'm trying very hard to get this little overlay in the bottom right hand corner of the screen to work, and I'm going to be honest with you, it's driving me crazy. The two values, I can get them and I can update the cache and it will update them. Good evening, Galacticor. It will update them when I do a cache refresh, but I cannot get the two figures to update as people are donating, and I've already done several donations of my own. It's getting expensive. So yeah, I'm just going to have to monitor that one, and it may well be that I've just got to go in there and just update the button every now and again. So I'm watching my phone at the moment. I'm watching the chat and the computer on that side. I'm watching the video camera on this side and the screen here, and oh, it's just everything everywhere. But it's all good fun. It's all good fun. So first day of the week, Monday, back with some daily races, which I haven't even looked at yet. We've got one at Deep Forest Raceway, Trail Mountain Circuit, and then we got another one, I think, at Brands Hatch. And interestingly, the daily race A this week is in the Group B car on a tarmac track, which I think confused me a little bit. I think it's Maggiore East End reverse or something. I couldn't quite see the logic in that. I'm struggling to get my head around the logic of some of the PD decisions at the moment. So we'll just see how things go today. Hopefully I've got these set up correctly. If I haven't, no doubt you guys will correct me. But I hope that everybody had a really, really good weekend. I had a really busy weekend. I did not manage to get onto the Nations on Saturday, which was a real shame, despite putting in a reasonably decent time in the cappuccino in practice. But that is the nature of my weekends at the moment. They are just rammed from the moment I get up to the moment I get up on the Saturday to the moment I go to bed on the Sunday. They just all seem to be completely rammed. And of course, the Crohn's and Colitis charity stream is starting to not worry me at the moment, but it's playing on my mind a little bit because it's now a week and a day away. Tuesday evening, I think next week we're starting at the 12th. Is that Tuesday? I think it is. 9 o'clock Tuesday evening, we will be starting a marathon, 27 hours. And I've got so much stuff to put together. It's unbelievable. So at the moment, I've got the little purple surround, which I'm hoping isn't interfering too much with the gameplay. In the bottom right-hand corner, I just wanted and I'm streaming for Crohn's and Colitis. And then I did want to have the amount that people had donated to Just Giving and PayPal. And thank you to all of you that are already donating. It's absolutely blown me away, and it's really putting me in a very, very positive place for the actual stream itself. And I've had a few other pledges as well, so hopefully they will come through. But yeah, trying to get those two figures to update is driving me absolutely crackers. I thought that by putting the browser widget in there, it would come through in the same way as it does with the YouTube counter. But I'm not entirely sure that it is. So it's either going to work on the night or it's not going to work on the night. And if it doesn't work on the night, then I'm just going to have to manually update them periodically. I think that's probably the way that I have to do if they're not updating themselves. Hopefully there will be. Hopefully there will be. So in the room at the moment we've got Shumi. He's in the Suzuki VGT GR3. Too Good in the 911. Reese in the 458. Aid in the 911. Fat Dad Gaming in the is that the Lexus RCF? I think that's a Lexus, I'm not quite sure. GT Tom is in the Supra, and because I haven't run this, I thought I would wait and see what people are jumping into, and then I'd make a decision. Well, that blew out, didn't it? Because we've got 6 people in the room, and all bar 2 of them are in different cars. So that is indicating to me that it's a bit of a mix on cars on this one in the daily races this week. Hoping to get this one underway at 15:15 as usual. So let's just pop that up there for the moment. Give people a moment or two to join us. And I'm going to be running until 11 o'clock tonight because I've got a lot on. I've had a heavy day today. And I'm currently putting together a load of little videos and cameo videos to play during the charity event. So I've got some little stories from lots of different people. Joe's done one. Rick Parfitt Jr. has done one. Rick Parfitt, the son of the famous Status Quo guitarist and singer. So lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of stuff going on. To the point at the moment where I'm really actually struggling to keep up with things. I fancy the Aston Martin. I know it's not going to be very quick around here, but hey ho, we've got a big old mix of cars in the room, and I'm just going to go for that one. I am just going to go for that one. I can see that Carlos Fandango's just joined us. Trevor's just joined us as well. Welcome to you all. Trevor's in the Mustang. So we're still continuing to get a really good mix of cars. Good evening, Dan. Good evening, Fargo Nige. Just joining in the chat at the moment. As always, guys, can I please remind you that if you are racing, can you please keep it respectful? If you do bump somebody, just simply give the place back by way of an apology. Apologise in the chat and everybody will be happy. And if you do want to address me, please put at PlayStation Racer. It's somewhere in the chat. It puts an orange box around my name. It just means I can see it, especially when the chat is going through quickly, which it isn't right now. It's quite quiet, and I'm managing to keep up with everything, which is quite nice. So I hope everybody's had a good day. Those of you that were in the doing the Nationals on Saturday, how did you do? Unfortunately, I didn't get to do a race, which disappointed me a little bit. But you know, that is the nature of my weekends at the moment. They are a little bit too busy. And I do know that I can't often get onto the PlayStation. But I'm hoping that some of you had some really good runs. Good evening, Alto. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I think Alto should get in the lobby pretty quick smart and bring his Mustang in. He'll be running up against Trevor, maybe. G-Dad is hopefully he's going to be with you for the first hour. Well, the first 2 races, my friend, are all for you. We have lined up with the first of the 2 races. This is the one at Deep Forest, I think, and then we're going to be doing the Brands Hatch one afterwards. And yeah, we'll see how things go. So got about 5 more minutes of just practice time, yeah, whatever you guys want to be doing, and then we will get underway. Yeah, so busy for me at the moment. The work is busy, and then a lot of my time outside of work at the moment is sort of putting things together for the charity event. And yeah, it's going to be good. I'm quite looking forward to it. And it's to have a couple of £100 on the board at this stage is brilliant, because I was hoping to do £1,000 throughout the whole of the event. And I have started to obviously promote it beforehand. So I've been running my livery for the last sort of week or so, and I am starting to promote it more heavily from March. Hence, we've got the Crohn's and Colitis little banner up there now. 21 people watching at the moment. Thank you ever so much. If you haven't already, please smack that like button. I'd dearly love to get to 50 likes on these videos, but struggling at the moment. But that is something that I would like to do. Ernie Ball, who's just joined us, good evening, as has Reese. Good evening, my friends. I hope that you are well. I've just noticed that Bones is in the room as well. I'm not sure I said hello, but good evening, Bones, to you as well. So we've got 9 in the room at the moment. I'm going to kick this one off at 15:15 in about 4 minutes' time. Carlos, good evening. I have trouble with this course. I have trouble with these tyres. I have trouble with this car. He has trouble with a lot of stuff. Adjusting car settings. Want to change the track. Starting soon. That's a good idea. No problem. Hold on. Wow, what a mix of things in there. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, my word, my word, my word. Yeah, so yeah, if anybody knows how I can get those 2 figures updating in OBS, that would be brilliant, because the little YouTubey one updates, but I don't know about the other 2. And of course, you know, a lot of it does depend on donations and stuff coming in for me to be able to check it. So it may well be that I have to look at that on the stream, or it might be that it just doesn't happen. You know, we will have to wait and see. Bear with me a second. Just trying to just check a couple of things before we go live. Just see how that does. Okay, that's fine. Just also check in to see if we've got any friend requests at the moment. So any new friends that are wanting to join us. I haven't got any at the moment. I will be checking from time to time during the evening. But for now, everything looks okay. How do things look on this stream for you guys? Can I just get a double thumbs up if everything is looking and sounding okay for you? I'm still running on the old camera, so hopefully everything is good. We'll hopefully have the new one maybe tomorrow if I can find some time to set it up. Where are we? Wayne is in the room. Thank you for joining us, Wayne, and thank you for the donation. Pretty sure that Wayne did one. I've got to keep up with all of the people that are donating, and I get worried about thanking people because I don't want to miss anybody out. And Trevor, good evening. Good evening. Right, I think we are coming up for 15:15, and we got 10 people in the room. So I am going to be donning the headphones, and we are going to be going racing very, very shortly. Very shortly. Whoa, I'm looking forward to this evening. I feel quite relaxed. That probably means I'm going to race pants, but we'll see how we go. So there we are. We are sitting at 15:15, so we will get the qualifying underway, and we will see how we go. Now, for some reason, let me just turn the volume up. I had no volume on the game. Right, good luck everybody. First qualifier of the evening. Let's see how we go. I'm also going to need to check the that's too noisy. I'm going to need to check the settings for this one. I can't remember whether this is the one where we need to pit. I suspect that's race C, which I think is Brands. So I've got a Porsche behind me already. I know that this Aston Martin's not overly quick. It doesn't tend to be one of the OP cars or the cars that people go to very often, but I just fancied a change. I really think the Aston Martin should be have more performance and be a little bit more competitive in the game. Lass doesn't tend to be the way. And we just binned it big time. It didn't take us long, did it? Is it a 10-minute quali I've set up? Have I really set that up as a 10-minute quali? I hope not. Hey, that was me. I dropped it. It was me that dropped it. How long to qualify? Oh, fiddlesticks. Yeah, I've done a 10-minute qualifier. Bother. I'll have to change that. I will need to change that at the end of this one. I'll save it away. It's definitely a mistake on my part. Well, you see, I thought what it was that you guys would need just a few minutes just to settle in, to set decent qualifying laps. So I thought I'd go to full 10 minutes just to give us all a chance. Well, we got... At least I'm in some air at the moment. Mind you, this Aston Martin, I wouldn't be surprised if the rest all come round and lap me in a minute. Hi, Gamer Dan. Oh. Oh. So how did everybody do in the Nationals at the weekend? Did anybody get some good results? I didn't get to see any of the races. I hope to catch up with a few of you, but I didn't actually see any. So I'm not quite sure how things went. God, this car is really, really slidey on exits. Mind you, this is GR3 and I'm driving up to GR4. Hello, Welsh boy. There we go, track limits already. That didn't take me long, did it? My first flying lap. Boy, this Aston Martin is very, very, very slippery under acceleration. Certainly just need to ease the acceleration down. Good evening, Who Forever. Just seen him drop into the to the room. We need to be getting the power on sooner there. Hi Welsh boy, yeah, I was quite pleased with the trial, just into practice. I don't know how that stood up to things when everybody had done it. I know I did mine rather early and then posted the fact I was top 100, but there was only about 300 or 400 people I think that had actually run it. But I was really disappointed I could not get onto the PlayStation on Saturday to actually run the race, so that practice was all for nothing, I'm afraid. But that is how my weekends go. Right, 159, I need to be in a 151. How much can you cut that corner? Have I cut it too much? Yes, I thought I might have done. Good evening, Greg. How you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream this evening. So it's, Reese has still got the fastest lap at the moment, 1:51.5. I'm not even going to talk about my lap times. Greg Wyke is loving the new daily C this week. I haven't looked at the dailies this week. I am unlikely to be doing the dailies this week purely because I'm spending a lot of time preparing for the stream, the charity stream next week. So I don't think I'm going to get to do much in the way of dailies this week. But we'll have to see. Who knows? I'm also losing 2 days of work next week for the stream, the charity stream. So again, I need to make sure that I'm well and truly caught up at work, so as I don't get any problems on those 2 days that I'm off. Right, so we've got another penalty to serve. Welsh boy is loving race A. So in this one that we're doing now, do we need to change tyres? I can't remember. I know one of them is a pit stop, but I'm not sure if this one was a straightforward sprint or or whether we need to stop on this one. I'm assuming that this is daily race B and that daily race C is the one where you need to do the stop. Again, PD have annoyed me because the stop is just a stop. It's not a tyre change. I think it's just racing mediums, I think. And I can't enforce that in the lobbies. So I'm having to go racing mediums and racing softs to enforce that pit stop. So it will be slightly different to the daily races, I'm afraid. Whoa, there's a car coming backwards. What's that about? I may be to help with the night stint. That's if it's open lobby on the day of the event. The day of the event is going to be quite interesting because I'm going to be led by what's happening actually on the stream at the time. So I'm happy to do open lobbies for as long as people want to race. When you guys all go to bed and things quieten down, if they quieten down, then I might go off and do some World Circuit races. I might do some racing with Sophie. I might go and visit a few other lobbies that other people have got. I might do some daily races. I really do not know what I'm going to be doing over those 27 hours. There's an awful lot of time to fill. And if some of you can check in with me from time to time, that would be fabulous. I might actually need one or two of you to ring my phone and wake me up. If it gets too boring, I might send myself to sleep. Didn't get to finish that one. Okay, that was a rather long, rather long quali because yours truly messed that one up. So the strategy here is racing medium, no need to pit. Just a straightforward GR3, rolling start, sprint over 4 laps. Oh, G-Dad, did you miss it? What we may well do is to do it again. We might do this one again. So let's just start the race. But if I do it again, because I've noticed that Greg and Scott Cheggs has just dropped in. If we do it again, I'll make sure I do a shorter quali on it. So G-Dad, shout at me at the end of this race in PlayStation Racer. Don't go capitals because it will get banned, but run it again, run it again, run it again. Sechi, good evening, good evening, good evening. Maximum, welcome to the stream, my friend. Yeah, it's always difficult to know. I'm trying to get these races started off at 9:15. That tends to be the sweet spot for kicking them off. So if you guys do want to be in on the first one, you really need to be in the lobby by about 10 past. And the lobbies are starting to get quite popular at the moment. So yeah, again, just being careful there. So I've got Shumi on the outside of me. Thank you for the like, Sheji. I appreciate that, my friend. I really do appreciate that very, very much. Just trying to be a little bit careful how I apply the accelerator. Obviously, was doing a little bit of work with the GR4s towards the end of last week. Haven't done anything over the weekend, and I don't want to be stomping on the accelerator and spinning this Aston Martin. John Bourne, welcome, my friend. Maximum is a good friend and very quick too. Well, I'm glad that Maximum has joined us, and I look forward to seeing how the racing goes. And there's a few quick guys in here that I know will be pleased of the competition. So this is like a little warm-up race, and then we'll probably do this one again afterwards. Get a few more of you into it. But Shumi going up the outside of me. Oh, it looks like Alto and somebody got into each other. Oh, I've gone round the outside of Shumi. Should have gone up the inside, had a better line, but I've actually got past him anyway. This Aston Martin is a fair bit quicker than that. Is it Suzuki that he's in, I think? But it's blooming quick through the corners in Shumi's hands. So he's going to be right on me again. It's going to take all my skill to keep Shumi behind me. Well, we're fourth at the moment. That's a bit of a surprise. It was me, I was putting this Aston Martin down at the beginning of this race, but it's actually going all right. Struggling to get the power down there a little bit though. Shumi right up behind me. He's very quick on the brakes, is Shumi. Closing up on me under braking all the time. Whoa. And we just had a little bit of a spin there. Just managed to catch it. Oh, that might be a penalty. I might have cut that bit too much. How on earth does Schumi carry so much speed through that little complex there? He's so fast. I'm pretty sure that if Schumi was to get by me, it'd be on the back of Aid in no time. Whereas I'm struggling to catch Aid, so I think I'm holding Schumi up at the moment. He's got a bit of a slipstream on me now. 0.5, is he going to come by? Not quite on that one. And again, he's got a much better line through there than I did. Sliding. At times I can just pull away a little bit and then he's right back up behind me. Oh, I just caught the wall a little bit there. Whoa, we're still in fourth though, with a one last lap to go. Now, has Schumi been toying with me, or can I keep him behind me? Oh yeah, I've gone too deep there. Schumi closing up again. I've gone too deep again there. I'm just trying to brake late as I can, just to keep Schumi behind me. But I'm out braking myself a little bit, which is then resulting in a slow exit from the corner, and that's leaving me open to problems. Where is it at the moment? 6.6 seconds behind. He's got a car behind him as well. Aid is 2.6 down the road. Oh, still sliding through there. Looks like Schumi's in a battle of his own right now, but oh no, he wasn't. Is he or is he not? I can't tell. 1 minute is, 1 minute isn't. Right. 2 corners. That's one. Don't spin it. Easy with the acceleration. And we should come out of there in fourth. I'll take that. I'll take that. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Crumbs, that doesn't happen very often, does it? Yours truly, not last on the first race. Come on, guys, what are you doing? What are you doing? Wow, 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 wow. Race with a nice win there, Carlos and then Aid. And I got fourth, but we'll go through all of that in a moment. We'll go through all of that in a moment. For those of you that missed out on that one, don't worry. We're going to run that one again. That was like a little warm-up. We'll run that one again, and then we'll get into the C, Daily Race C afterwards. So your winner in that one was Reese with a 1:51.7 and the fastest lap. So a clean sweep there in that Ferrari 458. Carlos Fandango in the 911 in second. Aid in another 911 in third. I managed to get fourth in the Aston Martin. Too Good in the 911 in fifth. Shumi pushing me all the way through there in the Suzuki, excuse me, in sixth. Alto in the Mustang in seventh. Fat Dad Gaming, Orbulator in eighth. Sorry, mate, I'm still going to continue Orbulator. Trevor in the Mustang in ninth, and GT Tom 10th. So your top three, Reese, Carlos, and Aid. I am having trouble with my voice this evening, as you can probably tell. So I apologise for that. I am very quickly going to change the qualifier to 5 minutes. And we'll save those settings to Daily Race B, just in case we do run that one anymore. Again, the daily races that I'm running at the moment are based loosely on the daily races. This one I think is fairly close, although the weather is probably way out. And when we get into daily race C, I cannot enforce a pit stop, so we'll be running both the medium and soft tyres in that one. I'm going to go in the Aston Martin again purely because I do like the car. And yeah, G-Dad is out in the 650S. It's another different car. Reese looks like he's staying in the 458, which is looks like a good car. Kuro is in the room with the NSX. Scott Cheggs is in with the 911. Gamer Dad is in the V12 Vantage, so I'm not the only one in the Aston this time. Too Good in the 911. Alto's in the V12 Vantage. There's a few in the Aston Martin. This is surprising me. Carlos is in the 911. Maximum is in the 911. 8 in the 911. Fat Dad's in the V12 as well. So yeah. The fast guys have arrived, Reese. Yep, there's a few quick ones in there. Definitely. We've got 16 people in the room for a Monday. What's going on? What is going on? So I'll just put a note up here for the moment. We'll go a qualifier at 21:40, assuming I can get this out there quick enough. It'll probably be 41. So your runners and riders for this one, we've got Greg White, Scott Cheggers, Kuro, Shumi, Gamer Dan, Too Good, Alto, Carlos, myself, Maximum, Reese, Aid, Fat Dad Gaming, used to be Orbulator, G-Dad, Trevor, and GT Tom. 16 races. 16 races and a real old mix of cars. We've got the Supra, the Audi R8, we've got the McLaren 650, the Aston Martin V12 Vantage, the 911, the Ferrari 458. We've got a McLaren F1 in here as well. Kuro's in the NSX, and we've got Greg in the M3 GT3. Is that a GT3? It's an M3. Oh, yeah, I think it will be a GT3 because we're running GT3 cars. Right, let's get this one underway and we'll see how it goes. Right. So please, everybody, all 16 races, please keep it respectful. If you do bump anybody, please just give the place back by way of an apology and just explain in the chat afterwards, and everybody will remain friends. I will apologise verbally if I hit anybody. Hopefully I won't, and we'll have a good race like I just had. And if you do want to address me specifically in the chat, please use that PlayStation Racer. It puts an orange box around it so that I can see when the chat is busy. Wow, guys, we're on an outlap. We're on an outlap. What's going on? That was all a bit, yeah. Least said about that, the better. Right, let's pop the old radar on so I can see what's going on. So we're still on the outlap at the moment, so no need to absolutely go crazy. Somebody actually said to me that when the qualifier's on, that the slipstream doesn't actually have any effect, which I hadn't realised. So, yeah, trying to judge it so that you pick up another car on a slipstream or on a straight for the slipstream is a bit nonsensical. So for now, what I've been doing is just looking for a bit of space so that I don't get caught up behind another car. All right, we got a. Have we got an issue? Have we got an issue? How come you're not in, Gamer Dan? The big question is whether we can get everybody to back out. If I try and stop it, it kills the whole of the lobby. If we get people backing out, not a problem. Ah, have I just... That's what happens if I try and back out. It kills the lobby. Right, I'll try and get back into this one soonest. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Yeah, I must learn. It's difficult when things like that happened, but I've got to get in the habit of not restarting the lobbies because it does cause issues. So we go daily race B. I'm just going to make sure that that is on 5 laps. It is. We'll correct the room. Hopefully everybody will be able to get back in. Hopefully we'll get all 16 people back in quickly. All right, Gamer Dan, jump in quick. Alto, sorry Mitchell, I had to turn off my YouTube, so hopefully I won't lose connection. Not a problem. So Reese, no chance Nige, I'm an Aston fan, but I'm not touching that car again. Oh, what's all that about? What was all that about? Just said earlier on, I like the Aston Martin, but in the game it is very slow indeed. Okay, so Gamer Dan is in. We've got Greg's in, Kuro's in, Shumi's in, Gamer Dan is in, Too Good's in, Carlos is in, I'm in, Reese, and it's just shuffled. Alto's in, Carlos is in, Reese, Aid, Fat Dad Gaming, Tom, Maximum, G-Dad and Trevor. So I'm just waiting for Maximum, G-Dad and Trevor, and then we'll get going. Oh, he called you a Ferrari fanboy. Right, so everybody is in. Don't anybody jump out. Well, I noticed that Greg has switched to the M6. That's a nice car. So we've got 1 or 2 people changing cars on us. Interesting. Right, let's start the quali. Let's start the quali, and this time we are running a race. We are running the race, regardless of what. I used the Aston in the last stream and it ain't no good. Yeah, every time I use the Aston Martin, it gets munched, and that's a technical term. It absolutely gets trounced, and I really don't understand it because it should be a good car. It's a good car in ACC. But there we go. I just fancied running it. too much power leaving the corners. I must admit, if you're not careful, it will spin round on you. So I have noticed I have to drive this a little bit carefully when you're coming out the corners. The acceleration needs to go down progressively, shall we say, as the steering wheel unwinds. Otherwise you can be in a spot of bother. But hey, we're chasing Aid, look. We're staying up with him. In a slipstream. Pull out, and I guess he's going to pull away. Although he has got a slipstream off of Trevor. Oh boy, if I can race like this when we're actually racing, I'll be pleased. I was chasing down Aid in that last one, but it was just too quick. I've decided I know what Aid stands for now. It's a driver extraordinaire. Oh, which I am not, as you can see. Like I said, progressive on the acceleration, not hard. Matt, good evening, my friend. How are you? I hope that you are well and you had a good weekend. Oh, our driver extraordinaire has just extraordinarily stuffed it into the barrier. Is that commentator's curse? Or did I get in the way of Too Good there? If that's Too Good behind me, I'm not sure who's behind me actually. I'm looking at the running order and that may well not be the case. Oh, big slide. Come on Mitchell, get this power down progressively. Don't be too greedy with it. You're welcome, my friend. You are welcome. The Inner Murray House. Join the commentary box. Oh, Joe, one of these days, you know, you can get those voice changes. I'm going to get one of those and get a Murray Walker one. I'm going to do a commentary in a Murray Walker style. Oh, that'd be funny, wouldn't it? Matt, yeah, we are going to be doing race C after this one. Oh! There's me looking at the chat again, not racing. Let me let this car through. Go on, go, go, go. I think I've been getting in the way of Too Good for far too long. I'm spoiling his lap time. I'm going to let this other one through as well, whoever's behind me. Oh, no, I won't, because he's just spun round and binned it too. Yeah, Matt, my lobbies are getting full at the moment, I'm afraid. We're certainly headed to a point where we're going to need a couple of lobbies going on this stream. I can see a time where I'm going to need, oh no, 30, 40, 50 races in a race. I can't ever see that happening. But there are a few people around that are happy and willing to set up some lobbies and host some lobbies for us, so that's good. Oh, Too Good's just clobbered the barrier. That's a 1.5 second penalty. I've got a bit deep through there. Need to get on the back of Too Good now. Could do with a slipstream, although, as I said, I don't think the slipstream works in quali, so a Mickey Mouse voice. My voice is a bit Mickey Mouse already, Ernie. Especially when the old inner child comes out. Whoa! I've been reading a couple of books, or I'm in the process of reading a couple of books at the moment about racing, and I'm trying to put into practice some of the things that I've been reading. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, I didn't put that into practice very well, did I? Oh, I got in the way of Maxim as well there. Sorry, mate. Maximum, even. God, just trying to get the power down at times in this car is really, really, really hard. Hi, Red Shop. How are you doing? Wow. Right, yeah, so if you do want to catch my attention, please put at PlayStation Racer, because while I'm racing and qualifying, I'm not looking at the chat quite so much. Right, let's keep it respectful, guys. Let's have a really good race. We've got a full room, 16 runners in this one. We've just had a little bit of a warm-up, so we should be settled down a little bit. So this one should be a little bit better. And then we will be doing the Daily Race C next. We will be doing the Daily Race C next. I think it was G-Dad asked for the for these two races to be run. So we are obliging. We're doing Daily Race B and Daily Race C, and I'm happy to do that through the week if we want to. So the radar is on. Red shot is all good with the cool man sunglasses. Right, let's see if we can do something with this Aston and hopefully try and keep it in a straight line when we're putting the power down, because during that quali I was getting a little bit greedy, forgetting a little bit occasionally about the just getting the power down nice and smoothly rather than in a GR4. It's all about getting that acceleration down quickly, and one of the books I'm reading, it talks about easing off and easing on the accelerator. Oh, G-Dad, I'm sorry, ran into the back of you. Where's G-Dad? Where's G-Dad gone? Here he comes. Go, go, go. Not quite sure what happened there. I was just following G-Dad through quite nicely and suddenly just completely stopped. So I don't know whether something happened through that tunnel there, or... But any which way, I rammed him, which then put him around. Oh, I'm into the wall there. That's giving me a 1.5. Oh, crikey. Right, so G-Dad's got a 3 second. I've got 1.5 second. So what I want to try and do is just cruise up behind him, and then we'll go off together, hopefully. Pretty much together. Right, game on. Who can get across the line first, me or G-Dad? I need to go some to catch up with G-Dad. Yeah, we seem to have a bit of an issue just going through the like the tunnely bit there, and I was going through the corner taking my normal line, and unfortunately G-Dad was pretty much stopped, and I rammed into the back of him. I suspect that he had probably got caught up with something in the front, but hey ho, it's what it is. At the end of the day, I needed to have been ready to stop and avoid a GDAD. I hit him, so under the rules you get the place back, and now I'm in a race with GDAD. And it looks like GDAD is chasing down Trevor as well, so can we make this a 3-car battle? That would be good. Oh, a little bit greedy with the acceleration again. Been a little bit cautious through there, probably a little bit too cautious actually. GDAD closing up on Trevor. I do love that livery that Trevor's got on that car, very colourful. Right, this is where we had the issue before, so just round here somewhere. Let's just take it easy whilst also staying with these two if I can. Slightly incorrect approach into that corner. Let's give Trevor a little bit of a bump. See if we can both stay with GDAD now. GDAD on the inside, Trevor on the outside. I'm slipstreaming Trevor. GDAD pulling over. Where's he going to brake? I think we both braked at the same time there. I just about got away with that. Trevor's on the inside of me. Just cleared him for the moment. Alright, can I get on the back of GDAD now? So I've got one lap to try and get GDAD cleanly. So we're right up behind at the moment. Need a good exit here. Put it straight. We got it. We got it. Get down the inside so he doesn't get the opportunity to go defensive. We have got a slightly weird line into there because we were a bit tight on the inside. We might have just caught the edge of that corner. That might be a penalty. GDAD's coming up the inside. I've gone a bit too deep. Worrying about the penalty, not worrying about driving. We're both side by side again. GDAD came out of there better than me. Line's just a little bit compromised through there. I'm not very good at... I'm okay if I take the normal racing line, but if I've got to take a tighter line or a more defensive line, then I tend to get into problems. GDAD going a little bit defensive. We'll go around the outside. Gonna have to be minded of where he is into this corner. I'm gonna leave the braking late. See if we can get the undercut here. The old switcheroo. Yes! Bring it on, my friends. Now I just got to keep this tight. Boy, GDAD, you've pushed me hard. But I think that was fair. Let's just be careful through here. Don't want to spin it on the exit of this corner. Whoa! I enjoyed that. Oh, GDAD, I'm really sorry about the initial bump. I got caught out going through there and just ran into the back of you. I'm really sorry. But boy, did I enjoy the race afterwards. That was almost as good as being at the front winning. That was superb. I loved that. Really, really did. I hope I didn't spoil your race too much. As I said, I apologise if I did. But I'm not the greatest racer, I'm afraid. What I will do, I'm going to save the replay on that one. Have a look and just see what happened into that corner and analyse it out and see if I made the mistakes and what I can learn from that mistake so I don't do it again. That's one of the reasons I do the replays very often. Okay, Maxim was our winner with a 1:51.3 and the fastest lap in the 911. Reese in the 458 Italia in second. Alto in the Aston Martin in third. Greg White in fourth. Gamer Dan in fifth. Carlos Fandango in sixth. Too Good in seventh. Aid in eighth. I managed to get ninth ahead of G-Dad with a really long battle all the way through that one. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Very respectful some of those corners. So thank you for that, G-Dad. You got 10th. GT Tom in 11th. Trevor in 12th. Scott Cheggers in 13th, although it was a DNF, as did Kuro, Fat Dad Gaming and Shumi. So 4 DNFs. I think that something must have happened at the beginning of that one for that many people to drop out. But Maximum, Reese, Alto, you're 1, 2, 3 in that order. Very, very well done to you all. Okay, let's get into Daily Race C now. Boy, oh boy. Right, so this one's going to be a slightly longer race. We're at Brands Hatch. We've got 11 laps to run. The preset weather, I've got cloud. I don't know what the weather should be, but SO1 and afternoon. That's what it is, guys, at the end of the day. We've got a rolling start, fastest first. BOP is on. The settings, you can set the suspension, the differential and the brake balance. I haven't got a clue what they should be, so I'm not setting mine. Slipstream is real. Mechanical damage is light. We've got 5 tyre wear and 1 fuel consumption. I don't know what that's going to do to the race. We shall see. We have got a 5-minute quali on this one. GR4 cars. Racing medium and racing soft tyres. Now, please listen. In the dailies, you only run, I think it's the medium tyres, but you have to stop. The only way that I can enforce a stop in here, as we've proven, is to tell you you've got to do the medium and soft tyres. So you must run both the medium and soft tyres. Both tyres, please. It's just different to the daily race. But you must run both tyres. I've said it 3 or 4 times now, so anybody that doesn't, shame on you. So I'm not quite sure tactics of where to pit on this one, how long the softs are going to last, how long the mediums are going to last. This all could be a little bit easy, a little bit interesting. Matt, make it 1 lap longer and no mandatory. But the thing is, in the daily, it's a mandatory stop, which is what I'm trying to emulate. And then he says, can choose no stop medium, 1 stop soft. But in the daily race that this is modelled on, you have to stop. It actually defines that you have to stop. I'm a bit concerned that this room is taking an awful long time to set up. That isn't... It's an awful long time. The game is still operating, so we'll give it just a moment or 2 longer. There we go. That's a bit strange. Yeah, I know in the actual daily race you don't need to change the tyres. You could just go medium, I think. But obviously I can't enforce that, which is my problem in the game. So I guess what you do is just do a drive-through, which I think is pointless, if I'm honest. What we got? We got a mix of cars at the moment. I don't know what car I'm going to do. I'm going to go with one of my liveried cars in this one. Let's go with the 458. I haven't run that in a while. We'll get the 458 a run. Car settings. I'll go with I'm going to go racing soft tyres initially. Because like I said, I don't know how long they're going to last. And the qualifier for this one, we will qualify this one at 22:10, 4 minutes time. Just give people a few minutes just to get a bit of practice in. I'm going to head to the track as well. Bones, yeah, it's fine to join if you can get in. The main thing is going to be whether there's room in the lobby. Hello, Coach. What are you doing, mate? Other than taking my attention. So different running the GR4 over the GR3 cars. You can really stomp on the accelerator in this car in a way that you just den in the GR3s. So guys, now we got a few more people in the room. 25. If you haven't already, please hit the old like button for the video. That will really help me no end. And please remember to put next Tuesday evening in your diaries. Even if you're not racing, please check in with me and say hello. I'm going to be doing a 27-hour live stream in aid of Crohn's and colitis. You'll see the little graphic is on the screen at the moment because I've effectively started the whole donation side of things right now. We've got PayPal and we've got Just Giving Up, and we've already got some donations which I'm extremely thankful for. Got me off to a flying start and really putting me in a positive frame of mind for this one. But if you can join me for some racing during that 27-hour period, that would be great. We're starting off at 9 o'clock on Tuesday the 12th. So that will be my normal live streaming time. We'll then carry on and on. And we're going to finish it up with you guys on the 13th. So at 9 o'clock in the evening on the 13th. So the reason I'm doing 27 hours rather than the normal 24 that everybody does is so that I begin the stream and I end the stream with you guys, my loyal and very valued followers. Just seemed to make a lot of sense to me. I won't say that the racing at the end of the stream is going to be good, because I could well be completely knackered, fatigued, tired, whatever. But we're gonna really go for it. Oh yeah, a bit deep there. Still running a lot of preparations for it. I've got a little video from the Crohn's and Colitis UK charity to run. I got a brilliant video from Rick Parfitt, and Rick Parfitt Jr. that is, that I'll be playing, and I've also put together a montage of other videos from the charity that I'm hoping they will allow me to run during natural breaks, there will be times where I need to grab something to eat, maybe take the dog out for a quick walk and or visit the little boys' room. So got some bits and pieces to keep you entertained during those periods. But essentially, it's going to be a largely non-stop 27-hour stream. So long as YouTube can keep going for that long. I'm going to let this car through here because I feel I'm holding him up. It's not fair on a qualifier. Yeah, I'm hoping YouTube will keep going for that long. If not, we'll need to break it and set it up and put it into chunks. And I got my new webcam over the weekend, so I'm going to hopefully get that set up over the next couple of days, test that out with you guys, and then hopefully that will last, because obviously this Sony camcorder, it's a good bit of kit, but it will bomb out after about 5 or 6 hours of being used. So yeah, had to change. Oh, are we not in quali? Whoa. That was my mistake. Right, qualifying in just a moment. Thank you to whoever just put a note up there about quali. I was jibber-jabbering as usual. Fact, that gaming is going to take the 13th off and annoy me all night. That would be good. Oh, Welsh boy, probably not missing much. Yeah, whoever just prompted me about starting the quali, thank you for that. I was getting totally carried away. 13 hours is a YouTube max in one run. Okay, I'll bear that one in mind. So what I may well do is I may well try break it up into like 4 or 5 equal chunks. I'll get them all set up in OBS so that things continue to they'll be sequentialized. They'll carry on time again. That was annoying. I felt pretty good during that. I thought I was qualifying quite well. I didn't realise we weren't qualifying. Problem is, I'm so relaxed today. I'm just not thinking about things. I'm just going for it. Incidentally, if anybody is looking for a Fanatec setup, I believe that Kushti's old wheel and base is now, I guess it's up in eBay. He said it's on an auction. He's obviously got the new DD Extreme or Plus or whatever Fanatec are calling it. I've just binned that now. Oh, nearly connected with not sure who that was there. Let's just stay out of the way of these guys coming through. Just as the car went across the track, I just managed to keep out of that one. But Dutch, that's useful to know. Thank you for that information. Hello, Spuds. That's a name and a half. What's that? Hairy Love Spuds. You're going to have to explain that name. Where on earth did that one come from? Ice Taylor, welcome, welcome, welcome. Lots of new names in tonight. What's the... where are you finding us from? Are you friends of friends, or... It's from Hugh Hattrick, or... You are more than welcome, though. Mr. Clark, good evening, my friend. How are you? So Ice Taylor Gaming is a new name on me, and Hairy Love. So, welcome, 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 guys. Thank you ever so much for joining us this evening. Crazy, 28 people for a Monday is insane. Oh, round we come. It's all right, Dutch. I don't mind. I do a lot of lurking in a lot of channels. I often have them on when I'm working, just doing admin stuff. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. In fact, I'm doing better than good. I checked the PayPal and the Just Giving pages earlier on today, and I couldn't believe that we got £200 already for the charity, which is just amazing considering the main event isn't for another week. So absolutely over the moon, and it's really set me up nicely. The only thing I'm struggling with at the moment is to get the two figures on the screen updating in real time, and I can't quite work out what I've got to do that. I've done a few little gifts of my own, donations of my own to test it, and the only way I can get those to update is by updating the cache in OBS. So I'm missing some little trick somewhere. I'm going to have to try and find out what that is tomorrow. But again, thank you to everybody that is supporting the supporting me through donations, and hopefully you guys, some of you will be able to support me on the don't get in the way of everybody, will be able to support me on the actual stream by joining me for races and just being involved, keeping me awake, keeping me entertained, giving me something to talk about, keeping me awake. And if one or two of you can lump a few pounds into the donation pot, oh, that would be absolutely brilliant. Whoa! "45 seconds remaining." Slowly am I getting used to Brands Hatch. Still bites me from time to time, but I do seem to be getting used to it. Although we are charging around on soft tyres at the moment, and we're going to need to go mediums at some point in the race. However, I ain't got a clue what the strategy is. And we're down in 13th place, so although we are doing okay around here, we're not very quick. But at least I'm not throwing it off. Well. Race says, "I'm no good here." Well, you're in good company, my friend, because neither am I. Neither am I. Matt says, "Start on mediums." The trouble is, if I start on mediums, when do I change? Right, okay. We'll start the race. Start on mediums and kick them off as soon as possible. So what are you saying? Pit on lap 1. Whoa. Right, Matt, you are my pit manager today. Assuming, are you racing? I'm not sure if you're racing. If you're not, you are my pit manager. You tell me when I'm pitting. Trouble is, I don't want to ditch the mediums too early and find that the softs run out. So no, in this one, Hairy Love, you have got to pit and change the tyres. I've got this room set up so everybody needs to run the mediums and the soft. So I'm hoping everybody is remembering that, because it's slightly different to the daily race, but we have got to run both compounds of tyre in my race. It's the only way that I can force a pit stop. Yeah, this is just a lobby, it's not the actual daily race, and it annoys me that I can't click a button that says how many pit stops people have to do and completely mimic the daily races. It's a failing, I think, of PD, and it's one that annoys me greatly. The only way I can enforce a pit stop is by enforcing a tyre change. So I'm not sure, should I change now or should I change later? Matt, I need some help. Looks like most people are carrying on. I'm going to do one more. I'm just going to see how these tyres wear, and I might come in and change them to the softs if these aren't wearing too much. Raw 8 in the dirt. I mean, looking at the wear on the mediums, I think that we can probably go all the way on the softs. My pit crew's very quiet in the chat. I'm all on my own. I think the intercom must be broken. Either that or the marshals are jamming it. They've got their comms jammer out. You know how the marshals don't like me on these tracks. Right, should we come in? I'm going to risk it. I'm coming in. Oh, I nearly ran into the back of Carlos there. I'm not used to doing the I'm not used to doing a pit stop at Brands Hatch, if I'm honest. Okay, Carlos is in on the mediums. GT Tom's coming. Oh, there's a few softs that are coming in, I think. That's too good. Going through there. Just getting into the back of Carlos on the way out. Obviously, Too Good's on warm tyres. Carlos on potentially colder tyres. So, fortunately, that didn't fall too well for Too Good. Let's just hope that these soft tyres will last us now. Just not going to slide them around too much. See if we can look after them a little bit. Oh, Ada's left the room. Oh, what's all that about? Oh, Ada's done. Oh, Ada, I hope you're alright. I hope that wasn't a result of something going on. Oh, you're fine. Good. Okay. I always worry when people disappear like that. I never know whether it's just tired, things to do, or whether there's been some shenanigans going on, because I really don't do the shenanigans very well, as many of you will know. But if it's all good, Aid, that's good. Thank you for popping in, my friend. Have a good rest of your day or night or whatever. And I'll see you again very soon, I hope. Right, let's just concentrate a little bit. Just see if there's anything I can do with these two up front. I think we might be catching up with the car in front as well, so just concentrate hard. A little bit slow through there. That's one of my weaker corners, that one. I do need to try and get through there a little bit quicker. What I need is for Brands, well, I guess Brands Hatch is a daily race now, isn't it? So what I need to do is really get out there and study one of the fast lap times and learn this track properly. I've been saying it for a while. Maybe this is the week that I need to get out there and actually do it. I do find the daily races with the fast ghosts are a great way of learning a track. And at the moment I am not making much headway on Too Good, and Carlos is getting away a little bit as well, so just need to continue to push it. Pushing it through that corner is not always a good plan. Nearly wound up in the gravel. Too Good's caught right up on the back of Carlos. So maybe Too Good and I are going a little bit better than I thought maybe. Where am I? In 10th at the moment. Not really making much headway on the guys up ahead. Got Greg White out in front, Reese in second and Alto third. Absolutely monstering it, those guys. They are away with the fairies, I think. Well, they're away with the aliens, put it that way, because they've got to be aliens to be that far ahead. They are absolutely flying. Fortunately, I am down at the back, but having a brilliant race. I'm thoroughly enjoying this with Too Good and Carlos. Come on, Too Good, can we catch up with these two? Absolutely no way to get two cars side by side through there. I don't really want to fight with Too Good at the moment. I want the both of us to catch up with the cars in front. Got quite a train up ahead now. So if we can just naturally get up behind them, then that would be good. This is couldn't quite get the power down quickly enough there. Slight misgear there. Massive battle with the four guys up front going on. Too Good and I just need to get into this mix. And it looks like that little close up under power there has done it. Go on, Too Good. Go, 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 go. Here we go, we're right in the mix of this. Nearly ran into the back of Carlos there. Oh, that was a bit close. Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat. This is full on concentration here and at a track that I am absolutely hopeless at. We're only fighting for the lower positions, but boy, this is fun. Boy, this is good. No way through there. Let's just back out. Just keep that one for another time. Very, very difficult to pass around Brands. Just trying very hard not to do that, to bin it. I got one of my failings and is following cars when I get tucked up behind them. It is one of the things that costs me a lot in races, and it's something I've got to work on, to get right up close behind somebody into a corner so that I can get the overtake done on the way out, but not lose it under slipstream. So now we've got to work on catching up with the guys in front again. And quick. Oh, but it's all your fault, is it, my friend? No, it's it is one of my weak points, is following people closely. I need to look for braking points in other parts of the track, so that if I'm unsighted on my normal braking point, I can see a different braking point to use. And I've also got to be minded of where other people are going to brake as well, to make sure I don't run into the back of them. And it's just something I'm not very good at doing. For the moment, I tend to back off a little bit, but then I find that I fall back and then I can't catch up with them for the straight, and then the overtake never comes. So it's just something I've got to continue to work on. Although Kushti nagging me about the slow in fast out is working well. I'm tending to, it's not always, I'm starting to get the acceleration down a little bit quicker than I was before, just by being a little bit more cautious, and that's something I continue to work on. The old slow in, slow out mantra. I'm also finding that that is better on the tyres as well, so it's all good advice. Where are we? Chasing down Bones at the moment, 2.1 ahead. Oh, a bit of a slide through there, so I didn't get on the power early enough. That's letting Bones get a little bit further away. 2 laps after this one. Again, a little bit late on the brakes there, just trying to brake a little bit later to get the power down, carry more speed through the corner, but then it compromises you on the exit if you do that. And then, although you're going into the corner quicker and you're so-called carrying more speed through the corner, you then don't carry as much out the corner and down the straights. So as you can see now, as I'm braking earlier, or trying to brake earlier, and then trying to get on the power quicker through the corners, do seem to be a little bit quicker. But I think Bones has got the measure of me right now. 2 to go. I lost traction there. I felt the car going. Tyres going off a little bit there. And we find ourselves in another race with G-Dad. So just need to be aware of tyres for this one. Just lost a little bit of traction through that corner. That one's sliding too. That's interesting. I would not have been expecting the tyres to be sliding this much. Only half worn, but they are. I'd expected a lot more grip. So we'll brake a little bit earlier. Still sliding. So maximum has gone very, very long in the on the soft tyre. So he's made good wear of those. certainly better than I've done. But can I get on the back of G-Dad here? Now, at the moment, it's 1-0 Mitchell between the two of us. If I know G-Dad, he's going to be wanting to draw that level. And again, look at that. So much sliding through that corner. It's like I've lost all grip on the front there. I even benefit from a brake balance change. Oh, come on. Not even close to G-Dad. I think this is going to be 1-1. Wow, Greg White has crossed the line already. Way ahead of me. So Reese got second and Maximum got third. Let's see if we can bring this home. Guys, do some of you want to throw out a combo, a car and track combo, and we'll run some of your combos tonight? Just straightforward sprint races. Well done, G-Dad. Well done. Marge Sport, good evening, my friend. Wow. I enjoyed that. Didn't do very well. I enjoyed it. Oh, Matt was racing. Not a problem, my friend. Not a problem. Pit on lap 3. Okay, I'll do that. We'll rerun it and I'll do it. So that one we just run doesn't count. Just go tell Greg, Reese and Maximum that one didn't happen and we'll do it again. No, we won't. Right, while I'm shouting out the winners on that one, can I get a combo that you guys would like to do? Right, so your winner there was Greg White in the McGann Trophy. Really nice livery on that car. With a 129.1, the only one in the 129, so congratulations, and a second ahead of everybody else, I think, scanning down quickly. But Reese was second in the 458 with a 130.4. Maximum was in third with a 130.2. And then we had Gamer down in fourth, Malkovich in fifth, Carlos in sixth, Bones in seventh, G-Dad in eighth. I couldn't catch him. He had me on that one. I got ninth, Too Good in 10th, GT Tom in 11th, and Trevor in 12th. And unfortunately, Scott, Alto, and Aid were all DNFs on that particular one. G-Dad has had enough of me chasing him down. He's got it back to a draw, and I've noticed now he's going to sit this one out. So he's obviously got too much pressure. I jest. Okay, so your winners, your 1, 2, and 3 there, sorry, it was Greg White, Reese, and Maximum. Congratulations to you all. Here we go, right. What? Really, Matt? You want to go Super Formula 19s at the Nürburgring? Okay, you said it. I'll do 7 laps of that one because it's quite a it's a quick car. So we're gonna have to go no limit on that one. I'll do no pit stop on that as well. And I'm going to let everybody use whatever tyres they want. And this is going to be at the Nürburgring Grand Prix circuit. Not one of my favourites, I have to say. Trevor's going to be taking a break. Not a problem. Matt, just out of interest, if you're practicing for something, how many laps do we want to do? You were joking. I've set it up now. I've set it up. We're doing it. There's no joking around here, my friend. 25 laps. No, we're not doing that many. We're not doing that many. Right, I think I've got a friend request that's just come in. I've seen. So this is... oh my gosh, I can't say that. He used Sway 8386. That one's just accepted. Oh. Fronty, we've just done Brands Hatch. We've just done it. And no, I don't like it. I still can't race at Brands Hatch. I still struggle with Brands Hatch. So you want the SF19, Super Formula 19. Where am I going to find that car? Is it under Super Formula or is it under Toyota? Super Formula 19 will go for the... Oh, I've got loads of them. That one seems to be the stock car. Nitrous overtake is prohibited. I need to change nitrous. I bet it won't let me. Oh, it did. Oh, you meant for real? Yeah, right, Fronty. I struggle at Brands Hatch. I want to learn Brands Hatch. Tonight is this week is a great opportunity to learn Brands Hatch, but I'm gearing up and preparing and putting a lot of extra of my own time into this charity stream that I'm doing next Tuesday. It's coming around so fast and I've got so much work to do that I'm prioritizing the success of the charity stream and planning it, and I've got videos to put together, and there's so much to do that I'm taking a step back from the dailies this week. But I'm minded that I would like to get into the dailies if I'm interested. I would like to get into the daily at Brands and use it to learn, if I'm honest. Yeah. Oh, maximum. Friend request is accepted as well, my friend. Well, I would if it would let me. Hold on a second. Okay. Done. Okie dokie. Where are we? Right, 13 in this one. Greg, Scott, Gamer, Lando. Hey, Lando. Good evening, my friend. Chris is in. We've got loads of new people. Two Goods in. Fernando, Mitchell, Bones, Maximum, Maltovich, VUK, and Gdad. Wow. Wow. It seems really weird to see Spuds in the chat because my daughter's nickname was Spuds. Whenever we went shopping, she always used to play around with the potatoes. And in the kitchen, she'd be in the potato bag with the potatoes. So we nicknamed her Spuds. So it's so strange to see that nickname up there. So strange. Right, I really ought to. Thank you for the like, Fronty. Very much appreciated. Hopefully you're going to be around next Tuesday evening. I'm going to be starting to stream at 9 o'clock Tuesday evening and right the way through the night, right the way through the 13th until midnight. So plenty of time to race on your time zone, my friend. Right. When are we going to get this one underway? We go Qualifier at 22:50. Just give people a few moments just to get used to the track. And saying that, now I've done the friend requests, I ought to just do just get a feel for this car. Oh, it's so difficult to know where the grip is in this car. You've got to trust the downforce. But you have also got to make sure you don't go around the corners too quickly. And I've got to watch the time. 22:50, 2 minutes. I am probably going to be very, very, very slow in this race. Whoa! It's good to see you back in the lobby, Lando. I enjoyed racing with you recently. Well, a few weeks ago. Not seen you around for a while. Hope you've been well. And good to see you back. I've been told to try the cockpit view. So I'm in the cockpit view. It is pretty good for picking up the tyres on the corners, but I do struggle with the cockpit view, I have to say. I always end up taking too much of the corners, if I'm honest. It's yeah. Pop House, thank you very much for the nice to see you again. Good to see you too. Where are we? 49. Just waiting for the timer to tick over. No more friend requests at the moment. Drat Fury's thrown out the beers and the bacon, I noticed. But unfortunately, we've moved on from bacon now. Kuro had a beautiful steak on Friday, I think it was. Oh, that got my stomach going. Oh, did that get my tummy rumbling. And I threatened to go up there and join him, but unfortunately the car broke down on the way, and I believe that Fat Dad got there before me. So I ended up turning around on the recovery truck back home, and I missed mistake. Really shame, but there we go. There we go. There we go. Right, hope you haven't bumped anybody out. Drat Fury's come out with the steaks now. Oh, you crack me up, my friend. You crack me up. You really do. Oh my word. Right, let's get out there and just... Oh, I am going to be rubbish in this car. I'm going to go with the front camera. The cockpit one was a little bit too difficult for me. I always struggle with this Super Formula. Straight out the box, I have to run it for quite a while to learn where the grip is, how quickly you can go around the corners, how slowly, well, where you're ready to brake and how quickly you can go around them. I always try to take the corners too quickly or not quickly enough. And obviously with these super formulas you do need to carry a bit of speed through for the downforce, otherwise they'll go off as well. So too quick, you're in trouble. Too slow, you're in trouble. Medium well. Oh, I like my medium rare, which was really annoying because that's exactly how Kuro was having his on Friday. Like, no, not fair. You got a timeout for a forward slash. That's not very good, is it? What on earth could be wrong with using that symbol? So unfortunately I've had to turn off a lot of the words and stuff because it was just bumping into everything and everybody. Stream elements were just getting a little bit too aggressive. So what you're hitting, my friend, will be standard stream element stuff, not even stuff that I've set. Get round, get round, get round. All dirty tyre. Whoa, 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 possibly. Sorry, Scott. I was watching the radar and he wasn't there, and suddenly, boom. He was there. So I just about managed to get out of the way there, but only just. We are on quali, thankfully. I haven't messed up again. .143 and 136. So as I said, we are way, way, way off the pace. Gamer Damned leading the way at the moment. I'm just trying to chase down Scott. He's a very, very good racer. So I'll see if I can learn something from Scott at the moment. Where he's braking, where he's not. The problem is you can't see brake lights, so it's so difficult to know where people are braking. Like into this one. Oh, Greg White going through there. Put me napping as well. Some of these boys are going through these corners so much quicker than me. They've got trust in the downforce much more than I have at this stage in the game. Both of the two cars in the front just running away at the moment. Oh, so deep through there. Right, let's see if we can get one more lap in. No, I can't. That's a shame. That is a shame. So way down in 10th place. Oh, no, 11th. I've just been bumped down one more. Somebody just probably went a little bit quicker. Oh, falling away now. We're off the bottom of the page. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. G-Dad, do you want to do another one? If you want to do another race, throw me out a combo, we'll do it, and then I'll call it a night. So we got VUK in first, Gamer down in second, Malkovich in third. I thought I was doing alright, and I got bumped right off at the end there. So we could be quite late. We could be quite far down the order on this one. We shall see. Some good races in this one. Markovic are doing well. B Racer up there in amongst the A's. Vuk. Is that... My name is pronounced Vuk. Okay. Vuk. I'm terrible at pronouncing the names in this game. Right. So, well, Markovic should be way up front then, and he is. He's in third place because he races these every weekend. Let's get this one underway and we'll see how we go. I did used to enjoy running the Super Formulas in Playwrights lobbies on a Sunday, but unfortunately I got to the point where I just can't race at the weekends. And yeah, these cars do take some getting used to trust the downforce. You've really got to trust the downforce. Right, let's see how we go. I quite fancy GR3 at Sardegna. Okay, what's going on here? Has this crashed? No, we're away. We've got a reverse grid, so I'm going to get so many people coming through behind me. This is going to be a nightmare. I can see it coming. Oh, we got round one. Mind you, I thought I was starting at the front, but I'm not. I'm starting at the back, which is good. Whoa! Back end just stepped out there under acceleration. Oh, I've got a couple of cars gone off. So that's going to give me another couple of places, which is good. I'll take those. Thank you very much, my friends. We're up to 9th now. Something tells me that I'm not going to be able to starting to get into some of the quick races. Not saying that the guys I've just gone past are slow. I think that was just opportunistic and they were having issues and I've managed to capitalise on those, so they'll probably come through again in a minute. But for the moment I'm going to try and use these cars up front to keep an eye on braking points and turning points and the like. Whoa! Oh, you guys are slow through there. Very, very, very slow. I've got a 2-second penalty now. I was really not expecting them to be that slow through there. Apologise to whoever I hit. I've tucked in behind them so that I hopefully have not benefited from that. And as I said, some of the faster cars are going to be coming through. And there are 1 or 2 of them coming through right there. Also got to watch that radar now on the view without the camera. Sancho, good evening. Thank you for joining us. Well, I'm going around looking at the chat. Don't look at the chat, Mitchell. Don't look at the chat. Right. Let's not look at the chat. Let's see if we can stay with these guys. Although I've just actually noticed I've got no rear wing. How come I've got no rear wing? What happened to that? I've got no downforce on the rear at all. Now I've got it back. That may well be why I went round. no downforce on this car is always going to be a problem. How on earth did I get damage on the back? I'm confused. Maybe there was somebody else really tight behind me as we went into that corner when I clobbered the car in front, maybe, I don't know. So Sancho is looking at this for the first time in VR, I think that said. I bet that would be cool. Boost button. Oh, yeah, good point. I always forget about the boost button with these. It's only a blooming great big gauge that says overtake. Although that's going to mess up my braking zones now. Well, thank you for the reminder. G-Dad also reminded me about the DRS. Trouble is, as soon as I use DRS, I go into corners too quick and then I spin it. I tell you what, it's got to do. I've got to do this. Because there is a wicked race going on up here. A wicked race. And I want to go and just share it with you guys. I'm just looking at this one here. Oh, there was. And as soon as I joined Scott, he spun it round. Let's just try and get on board with one of them. Do the follow cam. So we've got two good we're on board with at the moment. He's got a penalty, but he's chasing down Greg White. And then we've got Lando Boris just in front. But looking at the track map, it looked like we have 4 or 5 cars all together. And unfortunately, they've all like spread out a little bit at the moment. But Too Good is really going for it. Chasing down Greg at the moment. Oh, he's gone a little bit deep through there. Greg had a better line. But it looks like Too Good is staying with him. Greg's got a half-second penalty now. Too Good just serving his. So now I've actually jumped out the race. It's all spread out a little bit at the moment. But we've got Too Good in that really nice red Ray-Ban livery. Greg White going well in the ING livery. Lando in the black, white and blue. And then we've got Malkovich in the Coca-Cola livery car, who is the main reason we're doing this one. He's in second, going really well. He's 6.5 seconds behind Vuk, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, who is way out in front, really quick at the moment. But back down in amongst the mix, we have got all sorts going on. Let's just jump forward a few. So Greg is chasing down Lando at the moment. Greg's got a half-second penalty. John is struggling with the super formulas on the pad. Sancho is letting me know that Vuk is a machine on here. He's certainly way out in front, miles and miles out in front at the moment. But I'm actually quite enjoying this little run here with Greg chasing down Lando, chasing down Malkovich. So this is for second place, these three. I'm just seeing if Greg can close up just a little bit more on the 2 cars in front. And then we're going to have a right old battle. At the moment, Lando has closed up on Malkovich quite nicely. Behind, it's a little bit spread out, if I'm honest. This seems to be where the main racing is going on. A couple of cars behind are chasing. You've got Maximum in the Castrol Toyota who is chasing down Gamer Dan. This is another little battle that could go either way right now. Gamer Dan in the black and yellow car and Maximum in the red, white and blue car. Running very, very nicely. It does seem all a little bit spread out at the moment though. Nothing to get too excited about, although up front you've now got Greg, Lando and Malkovich really, really close together. Vuk has absolutely run away, but this is the battle. This is the battle, my friends. We're just on the fan view with Greg White at the moment. Oh, and we've got to move up ahead. Lando taking a look at Malkovich. Does he get it done? It looks like he may well have got that done. Second place for Lando, but Malkovich comes up the inside into the chicane. Lando shuts the door on him. Malkovich didn't really have anywhere to go there and just tucks in behind. That has brought Greg right into this battle while these two are fighting. Again, all 3 wide as we go down here. Look at this. This is so close to the line. Wow, that was really, really, really close. As they've gone across the line, as you go into the first corner, I am going to struggle to pick a car to ride on board with. Look at this. These 3 are all together. Greg White gets it really, really squirrely on the curbs there. But it looks like Malkovich has come out in front at the moment. But if I know these other racers, I've watched Lando before, I've raced with him, he's very quick and doesn't give up. Greg White never gives up. So can these guys get back into the mix again? Let's just jump on board with Greg again with the follow cam. You can see Greg is really, really throwing this Super Formula around all over the place, trying to get on the back of Lando. I remind you, at the end of this lap, they were all side by side. How on earth they got through those corners side by side, I really do not know. But at the moment, it's Malkovich with the advantage here right now. Lando just trying to close up. Greg using all of the curbs. Beautiful car placement. Hitting all of these apexes. Just trying to get on the back of Lando. He's only 0.7 seconds behind. Have any of them got any of the curves, the overtake left? Yes. Greg with a little dash of overdrive. He's got the move done on Lando. Can he keep it for 3rd place? Can he get the podium? He's demoted Lando back just on the last there, just with a little bit of the overtake button. That made the difference. But boy, oh boy, talk about respectful racing from Malkovich, Greg White and Lando. It does not get any better than that. When they came across the line to start lap number 7, they were all together. That was absolutely wonderful. And we were, well, what a treat. What a treat that was. Unfortunately, there were other races going on there. I'm so glad that I dropped out of that one to commentate, because that was a real good treat. And I feel sorry for Lando. He was in there all the time, pushing, and just that little bit of boost at the end enabled Greg just to pip him on the line. So the result in this one, Vuk, absolute alien around here, he was miles ahead. 1:35.7, which is basically, you know, best part of 2 seconds ahead of nearly everybody else. That's a huge margin. Malkovich in 2nd, Greg White in 3rd, and Lando in 4th. Massive battle towards the end there, was absolutely wonderful. Too Good in 5th, Gamer Down in 6th, Maximum in 7th, Hairy Spuds in 8th. Chris in 9th, Bones in 10th, Carlos in 11th, and then we had Scott, myself, and Hop House, unfortunately, all DNFs on that one. But your top 3, Vuk, Malkovich, and Greg White. But I'm not going to forget Lando, who was in that battle for the 2nd place right the way through and gave us an absolutely wonderful finish to that race. Guys, that was amazing to watch you racing that one. Hop House got kicked on that one, unfortunately. I'm not quite sure why, but there we go. Do you know what? I'm going to do 2 more races. I'm doing 2 more races, guys. I'm going to go the full layout, normal way around. We're going to go 5 laps on this one, and we'll go fastest rolling start. We're going to go into this one. We're going to go in this one with GR3 cars, and then we'll finish up. I should have saved the replay, and I didn't on that one. I forgot to. I'm not very good at saving the replays again. I started to get used to it, and then I've got out of the habit of doing the replays. Yeah, we're going to do this one, and then we'll head in and we'll do 1 lap of the Nürburgring Nordschleife in I haven't decided yet. I'll let you know in a minute when I decide. Wow, guys, that was absolutely incredible, that race. Absolutely brilliant to watch. Absolutely outstanding. What should we go with? I'm going to go with the M3 GT11, I think, on this one. I think that's the car that I'm going to go with. And yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So, Vuk, yes, we do have Discord. The address is on the screen. I'm just checking to see if I've got any more friend requests, because we've had so many new people in the room tonight. It's been brilliant. Welcome to all of you that are new around here. I really do appreciate you finding us and racing with us this evening. Let me just do a shout out on the qualifier, when the qualifier is going to go. So qualifier at, we're going to go 23, what should we go? 23:16 for this one. Just give people a few moments. I've got 30 people watching at the moment, so please, if you haven't already, smack that like button. I'd love to get to 50 likes on these videos. Struggling at the moment, so 30 likes would be smashing. If you could smash that like button, that would be absolutely wonderful. And the other thing is, please make a note in your diaries for next Tuesday the 12th. We will be starting a marathon 27-hour live stream at 9 o'clock in the evening UK time, right here. We're going to be starting off with you guys in lobby racing. We'll carry on through the night. I don't know what is going to happen. I don't know what we're going to be doing, what I'm going to be racing. We're going to go right the way through, and then we're going to pick you guys up again at 9 o'clock the following evening, where we'll close out the live stream. It's all in aid of charity for Crohn's and colitis. I'm putting some nice little videos together at the moment for some of the stories about people. Joe's doing one for me as well. I need to record a reason why I'm doing it, and I'm up for it now. Really looking forward to it. You'll see on the screen we've got a couple of £100 that's been donated already, which is absolutely phenomenal. And thank you again to everybody that has donated. I've got to work out why those figures aren't updating in real time on the Stream Elements, on OBS, even not Stream Elements, on OBS. I really want to know why they're not updating. But yeah, we'll see how we go. Boy, oh boy, I'm out of touch with the chat right now. Let's get this one underway. I'm out of touch with the chat, so please, if you want to, or I've got another friend request coming in. If you do want to address me specifically in the chat, which would be great, please put at PlayStation Racer, and that way it will jump off the page, because at the moment while I'm racing, the chat's going through very quickly, and I'm just looking out for those little orange boxes with my name so that I can see that people are asking me questions or even correcting me on bits and pieces. Right, let's where are we? Let's just knock the brake balance back just a tad. We'll go radar. The weather is looking really damp around here. I'm going to move it back to this view so I've got the mirror so I don't ram anybody. Now, I usually do this grinding in the VGT, the BMW VGT, so it'll be interesting to see how I get on with this car. Which I think is the first time I've done this race in this car, and also it's been a while since I've done the Sardegna actually. Right, let's I think I am just about ready to get this one underway. What did I say? 23:16, it's now 17. So we'll come out of... No, I don't want to quit. What I do want to do is I want to start. Oh, the qualifying is running. Okay, I'd already started the qualifying. I hadn't realised. Ken, how did you miss this one again? Not Ken, Hop House. Get it right. You started it and you didn't even know. I know, I started it and I didn't even know. Really weird. Gotten to the point, I'm getting tired and losing the plot. Although I think I started at the right time though. Too busy talking about the charity thing, I think. Not keeping my mind on what I'm doing. The problem is, Hop House, I don't think you can get in once the qualifying is finished. You might be able to. Were you entered for the race? If you're entered into it, then I think you'll basically just start at the back. But if you weren't entered into it, I don't think you're going to get in. Oh! Wouch! Right, I'm going to let this car through because I'm all over the place at the moment and I do not want to be slowing people down. I'm having one of those days today where running the stream and trying to race is proving difficult. Incidentally, when we go down to Nordschleife for the next one, I think we're going to do it in that Porsche 911 that we like, guys. I don't know what you think. Oh, you were tweaking. I usually try and watch and see whether anybody is out doing things with their cars, if I'm honest. But one of the reasons why I've started to say qualifying at a certain time is so that people know to be back in the room by a certain time, and that seems to have worked well. I used to cut a lot of people out, like I've just done you, and that's why I try and do a call out of qualifying at a certain time to try and avoid that. But I always feel very bad when I bump somebody out of a room. I really, really do. We've got 13 in this one. Yeah, Hot House, you're not in this one. Assuming your name in the game is Hot House as well. Yeah, I'm sorry, mate. Apologise. It's so difficult when you're streaming and you're trying to keep things moving forwards. Especially when, you see, what I try to do on my streams or my lobbies is have short races where people can jump in and jump out and jump in and jump out. But having that dynamic effect where, you know, lots of people are jumping in and jumping out all the time, occasionally I bump people out. Oh, thank you for that. It's cool, no worries. Oh, thank you for that. Wow, I'm out of chat. Out of the loop with the chat at the moment. But there we go. Right, I'm just waiting. We've got 4 seconds and we'll get this one underway. And Hot House, what's your name actually in the PlayStation, in the game? I'll watch out for you in the next one, and I'll make sure that we get you in for the Nürburgring run. Right, let's get this one underway and see how we all do. Good luck, gentlemen. And any ladies that are in the room. I always make the assumption that it's always gentlemen, but occasionally we do get ladies in. Okay, it's the same name. All right. Right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. As always, guys, just keep it clean. If you do bump anybody, back out, give them the place back by way of an apology. And I will do the same if I clobber anybody. But otherwise, thank you for the respectful racing tonight. It's been absolutely brilliant, as always. Thoroughly enjoyed it. For now, I need to keep my mind on what I'm doing. I'm racing G-Dad again. Oh, it's 1 for 1. It's 1 for 1 between me and G-Dad. So who's going to come out on top in this one, I wonder? G-Dad, I think winner takes all in this one. Oh, you're going to have to go because I just bumped somebody out. Sorry, Chris. My mistake. Stop looking at the chat, Mitchell. It causes problems. So that's put G-Dad in front of me now. Oh, I've gone too deep, way too deep. Oh, just pulled a little move on G-Dad. So that was G-Dad in front, then me in front, then G-Dad in front, then me in front. He'll be back in a minute. You watch. You watch. He'll be right on my back bumper in a moment. Where is he? He's there, isn't he? He's 0.7 behind me, that's all. That is nothing in this game. That's one tap of the barrier. That's one missed braking point. Oh, yeah, and there it is. There it is. There it is. One missed braking point. And he's there. I can't take my normal line. He's right on the outside of me. I've just got a nose in front there, just as I needed it. Struggle through here though, because I'm off my line. Oh, he's gone round. Was that something I did, or did he do that on its own? Is G-Dad still running? I'm not sure if that was something I did. I'm going to back out. Where's G-Dad? Oh, is he bugged out? No. No. G-Dad doesn't normally do that. I was waiting for him to come back. I was going to race with him. I hope I didn't do something to upset him. Right, we are way off the pace here. Got like 9 seconds behind Greg. I didn't think it was your fault. Oh, I don't know whether it's your fault or my fault. Actually, that's spin. I was a bit worried that it was mine. I didn't think we were close. But I tell you what, I'm not going to catch up with the guys up front. So what I am going to do is I am going to spectate and see some of these guys that are absolutely on fire tonight. I'm thoroughly enjoying watching some of these guys racing. So, you know, up front here we've got 3 people: Scott Cheggers, Book and Gamer Dan. Galacticon, am I doing the dailies? I wasn't planning on doing the dailies this week purely because I haven't had time to master the laps, and also I'm spending a lot of my spare time working on the charity stuff at the moment. I've been contacting a lot of people and doing a lot of bits and pieces, so that's taking quite a lot of my time at the moment. So I quite fancy having a go at Daily C and getting to grips with Brands Hatch for once, but I'm committed to the daily races. I've got I'm committed to the charity gig, and I've just got so much going on in my life at the moment. It's a bit crazy. So we've pretty much settled with Scott Cheggers even, and Vuk and Gamer Dan, getting all the names wrong at the moment. Lando Boris is going quite nicely, but fair way back. Bones is chasing him. Carlos just a little bit back. Then we've got Chris, who's only about a second behind Carlos and chasing him down. Sancho is quite close behind as well. And Greg White is on the back of these as well. So we've got a right old 4-car battle going on here at the moment. And we've got Spuds, unfortunately, just off the back of the pack a little bit at the moment, with damage on the front, which is just cleaned up. We join Greg. He's just having a little look on Sancho. Sancho possibly gone a little bit deep. I think Greg is going to get a better line through this corner. Oh, but he didn't quite manage to get the power down very well. The back end of that BMW getting really, really light on the exit there. But he's not far off. He's not too far out. Here to Spud's had a spin out, unfortunately. But Greg White going around the outside. What a move this will be if he can make this stick. They're going up the hill side by side. Sancho giving Greg a little bit of room there. Can Greg get his stunt under braking on the way into the tight left-hander? Yes, he can, but will Sancho get the switcheroo done? Greg White with that BMW squirming around all over the place. Seems to have got that move done, and he's now going to chase down Chris, who is next in his sights. But if Sancho can do anything about it, he is going to try and find his way through as well. This could very easily turn into a 4-car battle as they're chasing down Carlos just in the distance there a little bit. Although we're into the final lap, so that ain't going to happen. Well, that was a frantic lap there, but Greg did really, really well just to get the move done on Sancho towards the end. Vuk, Scott Cheggers and Gamer Dan were your top 3, but difficult to know where to look in that one. Cars absolutely going for it, and again another really, really cool race. I think it's another one I'm going to save the replay and have a look at that one a little bit later on, because that did look to be a brilliant little race up the front and at the back. Sometimes it's nice just to look through them. So your winner there, Voku, seems to be absolutely on it tonight with a 140.5 was our winner. Scott Cheggers in second, Gamer Dan in third, Lando Boris in fourth, Bones in fifth, Carlos Fandango in 6th, Chris in 7th. Greg managed to get 8th, getting past Sancho right at the end, who got 9th. Spuds with the spin in 10th, and then G-Dad and myself DNFs on that one. But your top 3, Vuk, Scott Cheggers and Gamer Dan. Well done to the 3 of you. Okay, right, this is going to be the last one of the night. We are heading off to the Nürburgring Nordschleife. We're going to be doing 2 laps of this one. Where are we on time wise? 2 laps, just about going to take us up to midnight. And the car that we are using is going to be well, I'll show you. I will show you. G-Dad, cheers Mitch, cheers chat. I'm off to get some food. See you tomorrow, fellas. Absolutely. Enjoy your food, my friend, and thank you for the racing this evening. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm just going to say one thing. Well, I didn't finish that last race, so it's 1-1. That's a draw. It's a nice way to leave it, my friend. Nice way to leave it, my friend. Okay, Lando has jumped into the wrong car. Change car. We want to go with the Porsche. Where is she? The Porsche. That's the one that we want. So if I enter that, and then all the rest will follow. Guys, if you've got it, go with the 911 GT3 RS. See, Drat Fury, know what we were going for. If you haven't got it, then just pick something close. Just pick something close. But this is a cool car. I believe it's got DRS as well. It's a blinding drive. So we'll give this one a go, and I am going to start this one at 23. When are we going to start this one? 23. It's 36 at the moment. I'll go 23.40, just because some people might need to go and get this car. So I'll just give them a few moments to go and get it. It is well worth the money. If you've got the credits and you haven't got the car, it is well worth getting it, because it's an amazing bit of kit. I noticed there's a few other 911s in there. There's a few people running the 911 RSR. So what have we got? We've got Vuk in the GT3, the RS 2022. Scotch Cheggers is in the 2017 model. Spuds is in the car that we've chosen, as is Gamer Dan. Hop House is in the Beetle. Lando Boris is in the 22. Chris is in the 22. Carlos is in the 22. I'm in the 22. Drax in the 22. Malkovich is in the 22. And Sancho is in the 95. Ooh, interesting. I love that 95. It's such a beautiful car. It's such a beautiful car. Caden is in the Beetle. And I'm not sure what Bones is in. We've got 14 out of 16. So we've got enough for 2 more. Make it chuck it down lap 2. Oh, the Nürburgring with slick tyres and weather. Not good. How will we doing? So Hop House is in a Beetle, which is different. Otherwise, we've got most people are in the 22. Yeah, Sancho is in the 95 and Beetle is in the GR3. Is there anybody else? We've got just under 2 minutes. Is there anybody else that is waiting or planning on joining us for this one? Because one of the things I do need to do, I'm going to upset everybody now. I need to do practice and race. Because we do not want to do a qualifier around the Nürburgring. That would not be a clever idea, would it? Oh, Mitchell Morgan, what planet are you on tonight? What planet are you on tonight? Oh, crumbs. We've got loads of friend requests in. Got a whole bunch more. Well, I say a whole bunch more too. We've got Boston Berg. It's just accepted. And Grumpy Age Gamer. There's some cool names tonight. Got lots of friend requests tonight too. Wow, those have just been accepted, those two. Yeah, we've not had many wet races. I think tomorrow night we should do some wet races. Even when we did Le Mans the other night, it was wet, it wasn't wet. But I think Drac had got a theory about the weather, because the amount of times I'm doing these races and we're not getting weather is silly. But yeah, we do need some more wet races. I'm going to have to look up and see which tracks have got wet weather. Or what we might do is tomorrow we might ditch the randomizer again. We haven't used the randomizer tonight, although I've got it loaded up. We might ditch the randomizer tomorrow night, and I'll have you guys shouting out tracks, wet weather tracks, and we'll give that a go. Okay, so we're going to be starting the race in just a moment. Right, who's your money on in this one? Scott Cheggers is really quick round here. Vuk is quick. There's a few others in here that are not slouches. I'm going to stop calling out names now for want of embarrassing myself. But Vuk and Scott Cheggers, 2 A+ racers. This could be quite fun. Hop House is saying Vuk all day long. Cheggers second if you don't bin it. Ooh. I'm going to try not to bin it. If I bin it bad, then I'm going to start the race. If I bin it bad, I'm probably going to go off and commentate. But I want to try and get through this one. John agrees. So no pressure, guys. You two up front, no pressure. The money is all on you guys. We'll see how it goes. And of course, the game is going to put us in whatever order it says. And it's put the top two. Oh, wow. That's actually a really nice looking grid. That's laid out pretty nicely. Good luck, guys. Okay, John is Cheggers. I get so confused with the names in the game and the names in the chat. For those of you that are new around here, I go with the chat names when I'm referring to people in the chat, and I go with the game names when I'm talking to people with reference to the game, because otherwise I just get too confused. I could well end up having to put the track map up again in a minute. Trouble is then I need to be keeping an eye on the mirror behind to see who's coming up behind. But I do need the track map to remind me where the track is going, although you'd think I would be getting used to this track by now, but I still haven't. This top bit's reasonably okay, but it's when you get back down to the other bits. Oh, I used the DRS button and I shouldn't have done. Let's just try and stay out of the way of that car. Got a side by side through here. Just following Drac through. Whoa! Oi, 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 oi. Not quite sure what happened there. I think I got a tap from behind, and then I caught Bones, and then Drac was involved in that one too. Where's Bones? Where's Bones? I need to let Bones through. Oh, I'm really driving rubbish tonight. Oh, big old slide there. And again, whoa, 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 whoa. I think we could be, already we could be going and commentating on this one. I don't know what the racing is like up front. I've really got to learn this track. More yellow flags. Oh, yeah. No, this is hopeless tonight. Just caught up with Sancho though. I think what I might actually do is I might drop out of this one and go commentate, because it does look pretty good up the front. I don't think there's any chance of me catching these guys up front. They're just all very, very quick races tonight, and My mind has not been on the racing enough tonight, if I'm honest. I'm into the barrier again. Rather than watching me just circulating on my own, I'm going to park this one up and we'll go and have a look and see what is happening up ahead. So let's just exit out of there. We'll go spectate. We'll put all the information on and we'll see if we can have a better race tomorrow. But for tonight, let's just see how we're going. So Vuk, as predicted, is up front by 3.6 seconds at the moment. Gamer Dan is in second, although he's got a half a second penalty, and Hop House is chasing him down. But then we've got Lando, not Boris, is in this one, and Scott Cheggers is also into this. This is really tight between all of these guys. Hop House is not far behind. We're just on board with Scott Cheggers at the moment, chasing down Lando Boris as they're coming down towards the really fast straight. So those that have got the optimal car here, the 2022 model, are going to have DRS, which they will be able to open. And at the moment up front we've got Gamer Dan and Vuk absolutely going for it. So Gamer Dan has closed down Vuk massively, although he has got a half-second penalty at the moment. But hopefully he's going to get that DRS open and absolutely go for it. Penalty just served. That's enabling Vuk to just run away a little bit at the moment. Lando just behind. DRS wide open. Scott Cheggers right behind Lando. Looks like he's got a slipstream. So what's going to happen down towards the end of here? We've got 3 cars slipstreaming each other. As we get down towards the long straight, Scott Cheggers makes a look up the inside of Lando. Can he make that stick? That's an awfully brave move. Oh, totally out of control through there. I think Lando was almost out of control as well, but well held, my friend. How on earth you held that? And all the time, Gamer Dan was just able to go through there quite nicely. Drac Fury's pitted. I must admit, these soft tyres are going to be pretty worn at the end of this race. I wonder whether Drac has pulled a blinder there. We shall see. So Lando chasing down Gamer Dan at the moment. Vuk just getting away at the moment. 2.7 seconds ahead at the moment. Rear tyres looking a little bit worn. This is going to be very interesting as we get to the end. That's Gamer Dan we're on board, his tyres. Vuk's tyres look an awful lot better in my opinion. But of course he's not really been fighting, just being able to run his own race. Working that DRS. You see the wing moving there. Gamer Dan 3.5 seconds off the back now, with Lando absolutely chasing him down. Scott Cheggers 2.3 off the back of this little chasing group. And then we've got Caden back in the Beetle, is 5.7 off the back. Hop House in another Beetle is 20 seconds back. And then Drac Fury, who has pitted, he's got some very fresh tyres, a lot fresher than the other cars around him. You can see the way that he's catching up with that Beetle right now. He's going to go around the outside through here. That's an awesome overtake. Wow, is that a mixture of power, DRS and better tyres? He's absolutely going for it. Hop House binning it on the way into that corner, unfortunately. I think he's just rage quit. Sancho is still rotating. 17 seconds off the back. He's got one of the older cars. Beautiful car, that lovely livery. Just enjoying watching him circulate at the moment. Just enjoying that beautiful car. And if we just go back forwards, Malkovich running in 10th at the moment in air. 18 seconds behind, 14 seconds in front. Bones in the red car, just running quite nicely. 6.9, big slide through that corner, yellow flags waving. So he's now just pulled a move on Chris, who obviously clearly had a bit of an accident. Bones had an incident or given that place back, I'm not sure quite which. Harry Spud's still running quite nicely, but again in plenty of space of his own. Drac Fury with those new tyres, making good work with those, but he's 20 odd seconds behind Caden in 5th. And then we get into this little battle at the front of the pack here. So on board with Caden at the moment. We'll jump forward to Scotch Cheggers. 6 seconds behind Lando at the moment, but Lando is chasing down Gamer, and Book at the moment is nearly 4 seconds ahead at the moment, and you saw their purple sectors. Be interesting to see how these tyres last on these cars as we get towards the end of the race. Lando Boris with the DRS wide open, just chasing down Gamer Dan at the moment. DRS closed as we get into the corners. Oh, Gamer Dan on the grass, that's going to let Lando through. Oop. So just on board with Gamer Dan, I've got my buttons a little bit mixed up there. So Lando just getting it slowed down for this long right hander as they come down towards the carousel. Can Lando hook up nicely in the carousel? Of course he can, as does Gamer Dan. Lando jumps out a little bit early. Oh, Gamer Dan on the grass. Commentator's curse. We've got damage on the rear wing now. These tyres, are they starting to cause these races a bit of a problem maybe? I don't know. What's the state of the tyres on Vuk? Even Vuk's tyres on the rear aren't looking too clever, but he's still setting purple sectors. 4 seconds ahead. Absolutely flying. Being very respectful of the curbs right now. Not sliding it around too much. Although I say that, we get a bit of a slide on. So where are we with the action? We got Caden chasing down Gamer Dan at the moment. Oh, but he gets it wrong and just puts it into the barrier. Look at the tyres on that car. Drac Fury with the best tyres out of everybody. He's now up to 5th and absolutely flying. 33 seconds off of the leader. Can he just keep this clean and catch up with the cars in front? Going to be very, very interesting. We'll come back and join Drac in a little while. Harry Spuds is still running quite nicely in 6th. Chris has got a 5.5 second penalty in 7th. Bones 8th. Malkovich in 9th at the moment. Chasing down Bones. You can see them in the corners. Only 2 seconds behind. If we jump back up the front, where are we with our leaders? So Vuk sliding around a little bit now, using up some of that tyre as we get into the long straight. So I think it's going to be okay on tyres. Lando Boris has got engine damage for some reason. How on earth did that happen? That is going to cause him some difficulties, especially as he goes into the long straight. That's the last point where you want engine damage, and Gamer Dan is just going to absolutely waltz past him. When is this engine damage going to clean up for Lando? You can see Gamer Dan just disappearing. Caden now catching Lando really, really quickly, and Drac Fury just coming into the beginning of the long straight. The big question is, can Caden get a podium here? I think looking at this, Lando is probably going to be okay. He's still carrying that damage. DRS wide open as he goes down into this little section. But Vuk has just come across the line. Gamer Dan coming across the line right now to cover 2nd place. Lando just a little dip in the grass. Oh, it looks like he's going to get caught by Caden on the line. This is a really tight run to the line. Caden's going to get it. Lando with that engine damage. That really hurt him towards the end there. Just carrying that engine damage. Drac Fury with the tyre change. I think it worked for him. He got 5th. Must have had a good race coming through. Hairy Spuds coming through that section really, really quickly. Beautiful pictures. All of these Porsches a little bit messed up. Tyres ready for the dustbin. Hairy Spuds is going to come across the line to get 6th. Let's catch up with Chris. Oh, Chris gets it badly wrong at the end of the straight. Tyre smoke pummeling out the back of his car, but he's got it straightened up. He's going to come across the line to take 7th place. And Malkovich is fairly close behind. He's just coming up for that last corner to take 8th. Little kiss of the barrier just for good measure on the way through there. Going extremely slow across the line. Bones coming across too, but unfortunately the timer ran out. We need a little bit longer on the timer to catch those last few places. But your winner again, Vuk, absolutely smashing it with a 6:45.2 with the best lap. Gamer down in second. Caden struggling with that engine damage towards the end. It was Lando Boris was struggling with the engine damage towards the end, which enabled Caden to steal the podium for 3rd. Lando in 4th. Drac Fury with the pit stop and the gamble with a nice 5th. Hairy Spuds in 6th. Chris in 7th. Malkovich in 8th. Bones in 9th. Scott Sheggers in 10th with it. Well, he was a DNF. Hop House was a DNF. I was a DNF. Sancho and Carlos all DNF. So 5 of us jumped out of that one on the way through. I have got to get to grips with the Nürburgring at some point. But for now, Vuk has absolutely monstered it this evening. Where is Kushti when we need him? Where is Kushti when we need him? Gamer Dan in 2nd. Caden in 3rd. And I'm going to give a shout out for Lando because that was really close right the way up to the end in 4th. Absolutely robbed, I think, with the ending damage at the end there. Drac Fury's happy to give me lessons. I certainly probably need them. But one of the things I just need is time. Time is what I need at the moment. And I am desperate for the charity event on Tuesday the 12th to go well, so I am prioritising that at the moment. I got very overtired over the last couple of weeks, so just trying to have a few earlier nights as well. And again, another reason for, I was going to call it a night at 11 o'clock, but I was just enjoying the stream far too much this evening. Just thoroughly enjoying racing with you guys, but also not only racing with you guys, but watching some of the racing was absolutely fantastic tonight. A real spectacle. So yeah, we've run right the way till midnight, but I couldn't resist commentating on a few of those and just enjoying some just stunning racing. Absolutely brilliant. Loved every minute of it. Those of you new around here, I hope you've smacked the like button on the video because that will really help me no end. And I hope you come back and join us again another night because we've had a new bunch of really respectful racers in this race and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. But for now, I'm going to call it a night and I'll be back tomorrow night at 9 o'clock for more of the same. Although, as Shumi said, let's see if we can pick some wet tracks and get some weather out tomorrow. That might slow down some of the faster races. Maybe, or maybe not. Join me and find out. For now, take care. Bye-bye, guys. Good night.